Yeah, I mean, Joshua is this kid that most Hong Kong parents wish they had. Well, maybe until he recently got arrested, but certainly, I know that I've met quite a lot of Hong Kong mothers who are like, oh, Joshua Wong, I wish my son was like him. And then Marjai, oh no.
Like a model son.
But actually, I think Marjai is a great person, and I think anyone would be proud of to have as their son.
Yeah. He has this, as you said, like sentimental kind of character.
Yeah. I think he will go on to do great things, but he may always be an unsung hero, but it doesn't mean he won't do great stuff.
And also in a way that for the audience, we might be a little bit easier to identify with Marjai, because many of us might not be Joshua Wong, like standing up on the stage and leading the whole movement, but we might be doing what Marjai has been doing, like doing whatever work we could do and helping with that movement.
Yeah, I mean, I think, at the end of the day, sometimes the media portrays the Hong Kong democracy movement recently as if it's kind of all down to Joshua Wong, and I think that, it's slightly dangerous. It's like, the apartheid movement in South Africa wasn't all down to Nelson Mandela. He was a figurehead, and there's an awful lot of people working to make him successful and to make the movement successful. Likewise with Joshua Wong, he's a figurehead to some extent, but there's an awful lot of people from all creeds and colours working behind the scenes, well, not necessarily behind the scenes, but working to try and make the movement happen. Joshua is just a figurehead, but if he can get international media, then that's a good thing, because anything that draws attention to what's going on in Hong Kong is useful.
As you said, like any progress would be depending on the collective response to the call of history.
Yeah, I think Joshua is totally aware of that, and that's why when he says things like, "Oh, don't treat me as a hero," that's really what he means. I think there is a time and a place for that sort of hero worship, but actually he could capitalise on that if he can capitalise on that to draw the movement together to make it more effective, then that's okay. But I think he recognises, and when he says that, he is recognising that there's an awful lot of people working for this. It's not just me, so don't idolise me in that way.